Hi guys, Alice Taylor down here at the Titleist Fitting Centre, and today I'm going to be testing the Titleist Cncpt irons. So we've got two irons. We've got Cncpt 01, 02, so two very different looking golf clubs. One much kind of bigger, chunkier, looks more like a game improvement club. One much more like a player's club, but Cncpt not readily available. I think there's only 4 fitting sets in the UK, 3 at fitting centres and 1 mobile set. So I've been very lucky to get my hands on these today. I'm going to hit 7-iron to begin with in each model, and then I'm going to hit 4-iron and wedge. We're going to talk about how good these are. I mean, potentially these are going to be super fast off the club face. We've got a price tag to match though. We'll talk about price towards the end of the video, but we're going to get on with Cncpt 1 and 2 irons. So guys, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome down to Ali Taylor Golf. If you're enjoying today's content and you don't currently subscribe, click the button, remember to ring the notification bell. That way you'll get told as soon as a new video of mine drops. But for now, let's test these irons. So we've got Cncpt 1 and Cncpt 2 irons. So from the back, you can see side by side, very different looking. When you look down on the heads, you see very different top lines, blade length, really aimed at different players. But now let's have a good close-up look at each head. So we've got CN01, so bigger, chunkier head, lots and lots of high density tungsten in here. We've got 30° 7-iron. I mean, a gorgeous looking golf club from behind. Certainly a slightly thicker top line. And when you look at it down behind the ball, you can see that slightly longer blade, slightly thicker top line. Really going to inspire confidence. Looks like it's going to be really super fast off the club face. Like I said, not hugely strong loft at 30 degrees, but it'll be interesting to see just how quick the ball comes off this face. So we've got the CN02. Now this certainly looks much more like a muscle back from behind the club. As you look down though, much thinner top line, much more of a player's club, but again, lots and lots of tungsten in the head. Again, this is all about superb manufacturing process, different materials, all out performance, and again, for something that really looks like a player's club, really keen to see how quick the ball comes off this face. Right then guys, so I'm going to start with Cncpt 01 first of all, 7-iron. Now it's blowing an absolute gale down here, so I'm not going to show the actual ball flight, but I am going to show some normalised numbers. I'm going to show the strike for each shot, just so you can see that even on the off-centre strikes, do we maintain performance? Because that's what we need, isn't it? We know that any club hit out the middle is going to perform well. So I'm going to hit a few shots with the 7-iron with this, then move on to the 2. Then we're going to go 4-iron for both, then pitch and wedge with both, and I'll give you some feedback, looks and feel as I'm hitting the shots. So definitely the Cncpt 01 behind the golf ball probably doesn't really fit my eye. But that is loud off the face. So yeah, feels fast off the club face. So 185 carry, that is big. So we're going to look at more numbers shortly, but certainly there, nearly 127 ball speed with a 7-iron is very quick for me. Good strike, and that's what we'd expect. And even though this is 30 degrees, still really getting the ball up in the air, hitting it a long way. So both of those good strikes, good carry at 185. So let's try and get one, maybe not quite as good a contact. So a little bit towards the toe. Not really seeing much drop off in ball speed there, so that's good. No real drop off there in distance, so even a little bit of a miss hit, we're seeing lots and lots of forgiveness here. So one final one with the 01. God, it does hit it high, really high. So again, good strike, decent ball speed and big carry. So let's have a look at kind of how it was optimized there for me. Right, so as you'd expect there, lots and lots of ball speed, top end ball speed, still launching it nice and high, hitting it incredibly high, but like we'd see with a lot of these modern 7-irons, a little bit on the low side for spin. But that absolutely did what I thought that would do. Right then, so let's switch from the 0-1 to the 0-2. Now, when we saw the close-up of the head, this is a really, really good looking golf club. So it looks how I would want a golf club to look behind the golf ball. 32 degrees, so again, decent loft, you know, not cranked. So it looks more like a 7-iron for me. So let's again hit some shots, see how this performs. Oh, again, that feels quick. That does feel incredible. So not quite as quick. 122 ball speed, so a little quicker than maybe I would normally be. And 175 carry. So, yeah, 32 degree 7-iron, probably round about what I would expect. It does feel nice. Still, maybe a little bit loud, but nowhere near as loud as the 0-1. Again, 176 carry, good contacts. Let's see how forgiving this model is. So definitely a bit low off the face, a little bit toey. Ball speed dropped off more, so you'd kind of expect that with this model. Now 155, but that was more because it was a little bit thin. So again, let's just hit another one. And again, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because it kind of feels loud, but kind of feels not soft. I think just soft compared to the first model we tested. But again, round about that 175. So when we look at the numbers there, we can see ball speed still very, very good. Flying further, so launching a little bit higher, spinning a bit more. Just exactly what you would expect with a 7-iron with a little bit more loft. Right, so we jump across onto the 0-1 4-iron. Now this set only starts at 4-iron. So this is the longest iron you can have in this. But let's just see what we were 185 with 7-irons. That was super long. So ideally we're looking for probably about 215 carry with this. So again, felt quick. Look at that ball speed there. 136, 211 carry. So yeah, super fast, super long. And if your budget fits and you want more distance, those are absolutely incredible. So just a couple of shots there. We said we wanted about 215 carry. Got that with the 4-iron. That was absolutely perfect. Let's move across into the CN02. So I'm not expecting this to be quite as long. So we saw 175 with 7-iron. So should be hopefully just over 200. But certainly this set goes down to 3-iron. Oh, that is gorgeous. So nearly 133 ball speed, 206 carry. So again, on the money. Just what I'm looking for. Great height shot as well. And there is that little bit of forgiveness still with these irons. Now that is a little bit bottomy. And this is where we saw a bit of a drop off with the 7-iron. So a big drop off there. So a little bit thin, a little bit heely. Only 172 carry. That's just wow. High. So definitely got a good descent angle into the green. Yeah, 204. So again, doing what we want. So let's move into pitching wedge. It's big, it's chunky. So we were 185 7-iron. So the danger is this is going to be super, super long. Let's just get that on there. So should probably be looking at 150. It's getting high. Lots and lots of ball speed. So interesting, didn't really, bearing in mind how long 4-iron and 7-iron were, this is where, as the irons are a little bit stronger loft, we've still got to have enough loft when we get into these short irons. Definitely for me, it still feels good, still looks a bit chunky. So round about that 130 for my carry. Let's go one more. Again, good strike. Be a little bit toey. So 135. So possible gapping issue there for me. You know, big gap from kind of pitching wedge to 7-iron, maybe a bit more than I would have expected. So that moves us across into CN2. Again, this looks great. I'm expecting this to give me round about probably 130, 135. So there's that ball speed round about 100. There's that 130 carry. Again, it's hard watching the ball out there today. Just drew that one a little bit, so a little bit further. So I think definitely the gapping's better in concept 2 than it is in concept 1, but all in all, you know, very, very good performing irons, as you'd expect with the manufacturing process and the materials in the club heads. Right then guys, so the concept irons from Titleist. These are great clubs, really, really good clubs. You know, Titleist, not sets of irons that they're going to sell lots and lots of. Price tag will definitely dictate that. At £500 an iron, these aren't going to be for everybody. Now, Titleist aren't making these so that they've necessarily got an expensive set of irons in the marketplace. What the guys at Titleist are interested in doing is just seeing how far they can push the performance of irons. So obviously they've got a new T-series out that are a very different price point and perform super well. These perform incredibly well, and if your budget stretches to it and you love your Titleist product, this is definitely something you should consider for your bag. But they look good, they feel good, and they do perform. Definitely for me, that's the one that I'd go for out of the two. But for the guy who wants out and out distance, wants to hit it a bit higher, the 0-1 is a great iron. But two good irons, not readily available. Like I said, there's only 4 sets in the UK, 3 at the fitting centres and 1 mobile set. But if you are interested, drop me a message. I'm sure I can line you up a fitting. So guys, hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, like and share it, comment below, and I'll get back to as many people as I can. If you don't currently subscribe, click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. That way you'll get my videos as soon as they drop. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.